one of them down. That's a full team kill.
Another! He's looking for third. He's going to get it.
Not the kill, and Vastek's going to find another one. He finds that shot. He finds two.
He's still alive. Can he go in?
Oh my goodness.
He's going to go bar down and give Saints the lead again.
Hello, Saints Nation, and welcome back to another broadcast. My name is Jackson the Fried Brown, joined alongside Daniel Jobin, as we're here with some playoff action. We're getting into the March months here now. We're getting near the end of the semester, and that means playoffs. NACE Starleague Valorant playoffs here today, round 1 versus the SMU Mustangs. How you feeling about this one, Jobin?
I'm feeling really good. The March Madness isn't just limited to basketball. This week we got some hardcore Valorant action coming in. NACE, the league hasn't been too long, so a lot of unknowns, but this would be such a good match. Like, nothing beats playoff atmosphere.
Yeah, it is very interesting. I know me and you were looking beforehand about trying to see who maybe has the upper hand here between these two teams in this matchup. Very hard to tell. Yeah. You cannot really tell that easily. So both teams we have 1-3 SMU Mustangs and your 2-2 St. Clair Saints. However, for the Mustangs, they did end up getting 1 forfeit win, 2 forfeit losses, and then a 2-0 loss, where your Saints will get a 2-0 win, a 2-0 loss, a forfeit win, and a forfeit loss. So does not get a whole lot more even than that. And I feel like overall, though, St. Clair might have just a little bit of an upper hand, just showing that they have gotten a 2-0 win under their belt in NACE.
Yeah, and having played a couple matches in AVGL as well, we know they've at least been getting reps, and whether it was through NACE or AVGL, they have been playing, and they have had some consistency at least the last couple weeks, so I expect them to be ready to go this weekend, regardless of the competition. You know, once it's playoffs, anyone can come ready to play, so you can't take anyone too lightly.
Yeah, you cannot take anyone too lightly here at all, but we do have our map selection here now for today. So let's see our map pool here for tonight. I mean, if we got Ascent, I believe it is, our
Haven...
So Haven split bind. We got this on screen here now. So yeah, Haven will be your Saints starting on the defending side. So the Saints did pick Haven, but SMU gets to pick the sides. They want to start on the attacking side, and I think that both of us can kind of agree that it's because Haven has 3 bomb sites, and it can be a little bit more versatile on the attack. So St. Clair will really have to stay wary and make sure they're on the ball with their rotations.
Yeah, Haven on the attacking side, you have a lot more freedom to like flex the enemy team's resources and kind of stretch out the defense, because you can 5 commit one site on A. If 3 of them go to C, you have an immediate easy push onto site. Then you have the B site to worry about, all the rotations back and long. So Haven, a little bit of an unpredictable map. It depends what kind of strategy teams want to employ, but like I said, pretty neutral site, attacking, defended sided. Then we have split next, a couple really strong choke points there, so we're going to see a lot of engagements on that map. And then we have finally bind, not a fan favorite amongst the Valorant community, but it definitely has its place. There's a lot of strong engagements mid. You can flip back and forth with the teleporter, so should be a really, really interesting series.
Yeah, so out of the map selection that we actually do see here today, Saints will pick maps 1 and 3, and we did see the SMU side picks map 2. However, SMU will get to pick the sides on 1 and 3, where St. Clair will get to pick their sides on map 2. But with that being said, all 3 of these maps are very, I feel like, basic maps. Like, they're not any of the interesting ones that we see all the time, like Breeze, Icebox, or Fracture, yes. So they're not like any of those 3 maps where it's like, okay, this could be a little bit interesting, this could be a little bit versatile. No, not as much. These are more of the 3 standard setup matches. So we'll see how these teams can do, though. But Saints are going to be coming off of a loss last night into AVGL. So really hoping that they can regain their momentum, and hoping that that loss last night doesn't really affect them too much.
Yeah, thankfully it was a 2-1 loss, and I don't believe Casper did play in the game. So one saving grace if you're the side of St. Clair is that we weren't at full strength. We still had a really strong series. We showed up and we played well. And like you said, just the ability, I would say playoffs are coming. Everyone's got to be ready to play and just got to be ready.
Yeah, we're getting ready to go into map number 1 here now. It's a 3 p.m. start, but, you know, quarter after, and we're getting around to it here. So going into game number 1, we will be seeing the agent selection for Haven. Your Saints on the defense and SMU on the offense. Let's go your starting lineup for St. Clair today. You got Vcan, Casper, Hybrid, Wombat, and Blossom. So it's nice to see all 5 of these players coming back to full strength, rather than having to use Strider to come in or whatever. Strider, not a bad player by any means.
No, filled in well in the Omen, actually.
Yeah, he definitely filled in well, but it's nice to have him back in the coaching role where he really does belong, and he can help out these guys. But for the other team, we do have Credible, Poclame, Kirat, and we do have the one Carino and Middle East. So that's going to be your lineup here now coming through through for SMU, heading on into Haven, but the pistol round looking to get underway here now between these two teams. Let's get this one going.
Yeah, we are seeing a little bit of a different idea as far as compositions go. We are seeing double Brimmy Stimmy, so I'm definitely happy to see it. We're going to see Chamber coming through for the side of St. Clair. Casper going to be on that usual Chamber. He's been extremely effective on it recently. SMU going to go with the Reyna Jet Killjoy, so actually a little bit going to make a difference there. Ooh, unfortunate, yeah. So
Kira's got a 90 ping right now. That's a little bit interesting because that is when the ping starts kind of affecting.
Yeah, after
play.
like 80, around 80 to that 80 above threshold, especially playing on a jet too, and you need those hit scan with that Bloodstream. That could definitely prove to be a little bit tricky. So we'll have to see and keep monitoring that and see how it goes. But 5 seconds away and pistol round, getting ready to go here.
Yeah, we'll get this one started here. We actually do see one Sheriff coming through here, and it is on the jet that we were just talking about for the Mustangs. But let's get into this one. Your Saints are on the defending side, but the Mustangs looking to swarm in over to the C-bomb. We'll see how it goes. Casper, the trigger discipline working out so nicely, finding one kill, looking for more, is going to TP out. We're in a 4 versus 4 as we do see one of those Saints members fall. Hybrid looking to get aggressive, spots out the KJ, gets the kill. One more for Casper. Kira for a trade on the 90 ping. And we are going to be left in a 3-on-2 for St. Clair. Blossom to do it all with the help of Wombat. And your St. Clair Saints will find round number 1 of the day.
With the new double Brimmy Stimmy meta, the pistol round might be the most exciting round in any match of Valorant. It's just straight up 5v5 mayhem and chaos. St. Clair, that great trigger discipline by, I believe, Casper before he hit the rendezvous. Just great job by St. Clair to hold the site and just shut the Mustangs down. With only a couple deaths there, not too much.
Yeah, so all is looking well. We will see the Spectre buy looking to come through for the Saints here now. And I mean, yeah, it's like Spectres across the whole board. Yeah. Will we see the Mustangs force up? It does look like Guardian. They are looking to buy into some Spectres, Guardian, the Marshall, just trying to, some guns that will test this side of St. Clair. But the 5 Spectres overall are looking a little bit stronger. But Wombat will actually switch things up now over to a Marshall himself. No Marshall for the side of the Mustangs anymore. And we'll see what this one happens, though. Hybrid getting a lot of early intel with his drone. He's going to be spotted out, though.
Yeah, gonna get a couple there, trying to just gauge the resources here, try to see what site his teams want to push. You don't want to fully commit to one of these sites on Haven because there are 3 of them, so a little different than other sites. Wombat with a great shot on middle. We still get the headshot with the Marshall and get out of there. No damage done to him. Hybrid will get the tag in the back of the head. Trying to force through mid. Dart will get destroyed. Casper will find Kira off site. Wombat trying to hold this long. He knows the turret was down. Misses the shot, unfortunately. I don't know if he lands a shot there. Will dash out to safety, though. Gonna have to try to adjust the KJ turret. We'll probably do so shortly. And St. Clair, at least they have a read on where the Mustangs are somewhat, so just gotta hold the site here and try to not over-aggress anything.
Wombat does a great job there of not just finding that one kill, but really showing his presence to make the Mustangs a little bit concerned and not want to push onto A. So he did his job there, holding off the site and forcing the side of SMU now to rotate off. And now look at it. They're all spread across this attacking side of the map, and they don't really have an idea of what they want to do. That is going to be Vcan with a big kill in the Stimmy down, and that is going to be massive because he gets the bomb down as well. It will force the Mustangs over to that general location if they do want to win this round. It gives a lot of intel over to St. Clair. Now the bird will come through as well. Credible flashed out, just going to be slowing down play. That is going to be the KJ getting shot down there from Beacon. All left up to Credible. Good for 1 onto Casper, but we're in a 1v4 right now at 92 HP. Not going to be working out too well. Blossom will find the kill, and your Saints will go up 2-0.
That's a textbook definition of Haven can be very confusing to attack on as well. If you saw where those red X's were for the Mustangs, there was 1 on C, 1 between B and C in garage, 1 on B, 1 back near window, and 1 close to A. So when you have that kind of spread, usually you're not committing anything to a site fully, and St. Clair are able to just win those 1v1 gunfights and just control everything.
Yeah, so pistol round for the side of the Mustangs coming through here in round number 3. And it's not going to really be easy, once again, as you're going to get tested now by Guardian on Hybrid, the Phantom on Casper, you got some Spectres on the rest of the side of St. Clair, so it's not going to be an easy push if you are from the side of SMU. We'll see what they can do, though. These Sheriffs are going to have to land some headshots. Blossom and Wombat, very aggressive over towards long side A, but this is a full push through short. You got to get ready for this. Now, with these birds and with the utility, this might not be too easy. Casper swinging through, will find one with the Phantom. Wombat, good for one with the Spectre. Casper, good for another. And this is going to be 4 members of the Mustangs already down in this one, all up to the jet. Left alive here over towards A main. It is going to be Wombat getting ready for the swing, and there it is. The cleanup is there for Casper. 3-0 for St. Clair, and a flawless round.
Yeah, St. Clair just walking down, holding those crossfires. Casper and Wombat just completely neutralizing sight. Look at Casper, immediately off to a hot 6-1 start. Gonna hold on to that Phantom. St. Clair just does an excellent job there of just being ready for the Mustangs and absolutely just shutting them down. Great shots, great aim, and just perfect timing.
This is where things do get a little bit more interesting, though, because we do see the Mustangs now with money for a full buy. So 2 Phantoms, 2 Vandals, and then obviously the 1 Carino. Going to be looking to purchase something up here as well, and it is going to be another Vandal. So 5 rifles going up against St. Clair's 3 SMGs, 1 Guardian, and then 1 Phantom. So Casper's got a lot of work on him here now, considering he is the only one with that full rifle ready to go. Mustangs, though, they are down 3 rounds, so St. Clair do have some good momentum going in their favor.
Yeah, that Guardian can also lock down a long-range engagement, so that can give you just as much value as a rifle, if not more, depending on the peak. Brimmy Stimmy will come through. It looks like the Mustangs will try to get a push on here. Kira will dash onto site. He will get spotted by VCan, will get traded out. Credible will get a double kill, however. Krino will pick one up as well, so the Mustangs, on the back of that, Brimmy Stimmy able to clear out C and leave 2 Saints left to wonder what's happened.
Yeah, and it's so big they have a Sky here as well, because you do see the KJ get really just fully healed up. Now, Wombat left alone in a 1 versus 4. He might just try to take some of this utility out of the hands of the Mustangs. Has been spotted out here now looking for a potential kill, but is going to be forced off the angle. Still running around here with the Spectre. Has so many angles peeking him, almost getting to 1. Greeno back down to 20 HP. It must feel so upsetting if you're St. Clair. You tag that KJ down to 15 HP like 2 to 3 times.
Yeah, if you're Killjoy, you walked away with like 220 HP or something in that ballpark, so if you're St. Clair, you did more than enough to get the kill, but unfortunately, that's just how powerful Sky is. Those entry flashes, the Trailblazer, and you get so much heal out of that ability as well. I think it's almost 100 heal total for all your teammates, so she gets so much value out of her kit as a whole, but the Mustang's able to just rush on site there and display St. Clair. St. Clair just wasn't really ready for that push.
Yes, but they do have a buy here now in this round, and Casper, okay, for a second he pulled out the operator, and I was getting excited, but might not be the case as of right now. Yeah, he does have the Tour de Force here, and he's going to be looking for an early pick. He's just going to fall off the angle, but the Reyna getting ready to walk into the scope of him, and Casper will find the kill. 5v4. The duelist of the Mustangs already out of the fight here now, and it is going to put St. Clair up to a severe advantage early on. Can they follow it up with one more? That is the big question. So we do see a turret come through, forcing St. Clair a little bit off the pressure. Wombat's actually very far pushed up long, but he will be falling off the angle. And now maybe trying to find a pick over here, but just going to be dashing out to save his life.
Yeah, very smart. You want to try to get the kill and establish your presence there and keep the pressure, but do not risk the death. You already got a great pick from Casper. The Tour de Force is still online, so you're still able to lock down that mid area. He can hold B by himself. St. Clair knows they're going to try to push on here. Nanoswarm will come through. Blossom will try to flash out. Trying to delay the push of the Mustangs. They will end up rotating away, so they didn't burn too much utility, but they did burn a little bit, a decent amount. St. Clair will be ready on C and B. They will have to get ready in case it's a 2 or a 3 stack here, so Mustang's going to try to push it. Looks like C here. Going to get 2 stacked up. Trying to push C long. They most likely won't be contested. They should be able to walk onto site. So St. Clair going to have to be ready for it. They will Brimmy Stimmy and rotate again. Sky looking. She's going to go back towards mid. So the Mustangs, they might try to get a plant on B. Casper will end up getting a pick though. So the Mustangs taking a lot of time. We're trying to rotate long again. And I don't know if they'll have enough time to get this bomb down and secure the site.
So thank goodness for the Kira jet dash there to go over the little slow there from the what is it, the chamber, and it is going to now be St. Clair up 4-3 on the player advantage. However, Middle East will get a bomb plant down, and Casper's Tour de Force isn't as useful over here on a C site retake, so we'll see, or A site retake, sorry. So we'll see what happens here now. Blossom just clearing out all these angles. If they could find Kira, that'd be so massive to their success. The swing is there, and the kill for Blossom. 4v2, just gotta find the Sky, just gotta find the KJ. You know one of them is at least in the backside corner. Hybrid gonna find the both of them, and the defuse will come through for Blossom. Your St. Clair Saints now back to a 3-round advantage and up 4-1 after the first 5.
Yeah, great job by St. Clair of exercising a lot of patience there, because when that clock is running down and you do have numbers advantage, I know you can get a little bit of greedy and you could be like, okay, we know we have the advantage. These guys have to kind of push us, so let's try to hold like a shorter angle, because like we said, we saw Wombat running down, I think it was A long, holding a really, really close angle, but realized I should probably get out of here. We still have site control. We have one person at every site still watching. No need to panic, and able to save a bunch of their guns there and pick up the round.
Will be massive for St. Clair, and we will see the Mustangs now looking to force buy up here, and it's really interesting because I'm not sure how their utility is. They do have 4 ults, which is very good, but they are not going to really be able to get the 5 rifles. They're now forced onto a Spectre, forced onto a Sheriff, not going to make things as easy, but we do see Kira bring out the knives, which is going to be very big. That is why I really wanted to point out that they do have 4 ults, and that they can use them to their advantage. So we see a stim, we see ults, we see the Killjoy. This is going to be SMU full committing over towards A. We'll see how this one pays off momentarily as everybody is getting ready, hiding out behind. And the Killjoy might just get them stuck in. That is going to be 2 players detained from it. Kira will find Casper with the knives. The bomb plant going to come through for the Mustangs. All these ults are paying off. with plethora of kills here coming through. Vcan, though, is good for a trade. Kira finding out Blossom, now looking for these players in hell. Is going to be one going in favor of Vcan. Hybrid good for a trade. 1v2 will take out the turret, and he's got a KJ and a Brim to worry about. You do have one of those players super weak. That is going to be credible over there, but this is looking very strong for the side of the Mustangs.
Yeah, credible only at 12 HP though, so if Hybrid's able to find one pick here, he might be able to turn on the other. He will end up getting cleaned up by Krino, but honestly, not the end of the world if you're St. Clair. You ate those 4 ultimates, and look at the HP of the Mustangs. You still almost brought that back.
Yep.
So if I'm St. Clair, we didn't have to burn anything like necessarily aggressive to stop that, and we still able to take out 3 of their guns, and with again, that was 4 ultimates they had to eat. That was a lot going on.
Yeah, and the thing is, you're only going to get your ult 2-3 times on the attacking side, and so if you are from the Mustangs, you can only do that, a couple 2 to 3 times, and that's what's going to be some reassurance for St. Clair, saying, hey, they just did it to us this round, but guess what? They can't do that again. They can't do that again for another 2-3 rounds at a minimum, right? So that is where it's so big for St. Clair coming through, knowing that they can be put a little bit more back into control. I didn't see their economy situation, though. Is St. Clair doing kind of all right in that department?
I think they maybe a couple SMGs, possibly a hero rifle or 2. Oh, Pocken with an instant headshot on Casper, getting the wallbang through the door, getting a headshot as well. So Mustangs do have the early advantage. Wombat will be on the Blade Summer. We'll pick up Kira. So him and Blossom trying to hold this A very aggressively in case the Mustangs try to get anything pushed in here. So Wombat gonna be holding this cross of Blossom. Gonna whiff the first eye. Blossom is there to trade out though. Perfect position.
Oh!
Will get 3 on the back of the Blade Storm. Distracting. Absolutely crazy play for St. Clair. And Hybrid will wallbang Krino for the last, and what a round for the Saints.
The Blade Storm was all a hoax. The Blade Storm wasn't real. It wasn't even there. It was going to be Blossom with the Vandal, just able to clean it all up for the side of St. Clair. You're going to see Casper 8-4 and Blossom at 7-3. Both of them leading the charge right now to combine 15-7, looking very strong. And St. Clair will have some good economy here now, where we actually do see the side of the Mustangs on to pistols. That is a big factor, because St. Clair is now going to be up 6-2 if they can close this one up. And yeah, sorry, I say pistols, but some of them are able to afford. Some of them are able to afford some Spectres. Some of them are able to afford some Marshals and still save 2,000. So we'll see what happens. But Kira will spot out Wombat. Wombat does not want to take that fight.
Yeah, Wombat gonna try to. Oh, will actually swing, running one tap on Kira. Will drop him immediately. Great start for the Saints. Gonna take out that duelist right away. Casper will get caught. Will hit the TP though and get out of there. Poklum getting a little bit of damage. Vcan knows a couple are there. The bird does get stuck on the door, so the flash won't go through. SMU unable to push for the time being. The KJ turret will go out as well, so a lot of utility kind of coming through for the Mustangs for not a lot of progress as they do try to rotate Garage. Gonna put a couple people up there. Alarm button flash will go through. Jumping right click from Poklum, and Wombat will fall. Hybrid gonna try to shock the door. Will get taken out as well on the courtesy of the Vandal he just scooped up from the side of St. Clair. So wow, credible. Gonna take out Vcan as well. The Saints are kind of falling one by one. Casper still trying to hold it mid, but a lot of work to do for St. Clair.
Yeah, Middle West tag down to 66. Now some of these players still are stuck on pistols. You have the Brimstone and the KJ weak, but an ult will come through for Middle West here now. Really trying to open up this side of the site a little bit more. Not going to do as much as maybe they've hoped, but now it's a Swarm Grenade is really just going to slow down St. Clair. I'm not sure how this one is really going to go. Both players are stuck and smoked off. Now a Molly, all this utility coming through. There's one kill going in their favor, but there's still a lot more work to do, and there's not a crazy amount of time left over. So we will see their push start to come in. The Krino will find the first one. Blossom searching for the next, but they're both on this opposite side. Another turret to go down, faking out the bomb. Is it going to be enough? There's the first kill. Running for the next one, but no, it will not go. That is going to be KJ cleaning it up for the Mustangs, and I got to give them credit. A very beautifully played round there, considering they were on the pistols with the Marshal and the Spectre. I think I got to give a lot of credit in this round to the Mustangs. Reyna, that is going to be, I believe it is Poclaim. Yes, so Poclaim, he got a kill with this pistol, turned it around, made it into 2 rifle kills, and really opened things up for the side of SMU. Now, only 2 rounds separating these 2 teams.
Yeah, SMU looked like they might have been a little stunted. They kind of got some utility jammed up on those garage doors, but like you said, Reyna able to walk in, get that jumping right click, turn the Vandal into 2 more kills. Now you got full rifles for the side of SMU. They were able to secure the Thrifty, so setting back St. Clair a little bit. St. Clair does have a couple ultimates, and especially the Brimstone and the Hunter's Fury. Very good defensively, though they might keep that for the lockdown. Casper will get out of there. Was flashed and stunned, so very good job to get out of there with his life. Vcan sitting in the smoke here, trying to sit up. I think he knows there's a couple there pinging. He might know they're there. Gonna drop another smoke. Casper will find Middle East cross sight, though. Vcan Out to bump shoulders. The alarm bot was placed, I do believe, right next to him. We'll get the double headshot. 30 HP. Krino will fall. Vken will, or Polken will fall. 2 Saints fall as well, though. So 3v2 here. 1 minute left in the round. Altorb trying to get grabbed. Will get tagged. Blossom, unfortunately, just bumps into Kira. Kira will win the exchange. So SMU 2v2 now, and Kira gonna peek into garage. Hybrid waiting with loving arms. Ooh, shot through the wall just to scare. I don't even think he knew he was there. And Kira will absolutely just deny Hybrid anymore. Ultimate will come through the airstrike. Spike is picked up. 1v2 here. Just Casper alone, and SMU. Looks like they're going to try to have to get bomb down and figure out something.
They did have to use an ult to grab that bomb. And I do think that is a big factor to keep an eye out on. Casper's ready for them with their knives out right now. There's the first. There's the second lineup up. The trigger discipline from Casper will do it justice. A 3K on the round and a 1v2 from St. Clair to put them back to a 3-round advantage here in this game.
I'm pretty sure Riot Games makes that A lobby corner spot darker than the rest of the map, because that's like the 50th time I've seen someone sit there and that corner doesn't get checked. Casper was able to get the melee kill the last week with the backstab, and that's 2 times this game alone. We got a double or a triple kill from that exact corner. I don't know why no one checks it, but they should sit in it every single round.
And Casper is so good at playing it because he has the trigger discipline and he knows when the right time to kind of change things up a little bit is. So it's beautiful there for Casper to actually win this one. And it is going to be St. Clair now up 6-3 after the first 9 rounds. But we're already 3/4 of the way through our first half. So a lot of game already played out.
Yeah, we haven't seen the Hunter's Fury yet. I do suspect they're waiting for the lockdown to be alive, because you definitely want to just keep that to counter, because the recon darts are enough utility as long as you play it smart. SMU will try to get an A push here. Gonna walk slow. Don't want to give away anything too heavy, so not going to burn a lot of utility. Just going to see if St. Clair maybe wants to try to peek or use anything, but still slow walking. They do have Blossom playing in Heaven, I believe, so just making sure they walk that down. Smokes will come through. I assume Heaven and Sewer will possibly be smoked. Heaven smoke will come through. The flashes will come on. The Brimmy Stimmy will come through. Or Casper will end up getting a pick on Poklum. Getting the spray on Nibble. He will get picked up by Credible with the Bulldog. St. Clair getting run on site. Blossom picks up 1, finds another. Will 5-3 shuts down the blade.
Oh my god!
4 drops Krino. 4 in a row for Blossom, and St. Clair takes the round.
St. Clair is on a roll, not even just with, you know, their setups and everything, just the pure one-man plays. It has been a 1v3 for Casper, now that wasn't even like a 1vx scenario, but Blossom was just able to get the huge flash off and shut them all down. He's looking stellar on the sky here today. Now 13-5, but with 4 assists as well. He's still leading the lobby in assists, despite leading the lobby in kills. So Blossom looking huge here so far, currently sitting at 22 engagements in just 10 rounds.
I'm pretty sure he flashed all 4 players that he killed. There is not a more textbook definition to throw that sky flash than doing that. That is as good as it gets for a sky play. St. Clair still got a lot of ultimates online. Only 2 rounds left, so I definitely suspect we'll probably see 1 or 2 come out this round. Maybe the Brim or the Hunter's Fury. SMU, they are getting pushed pretty heavily. Hybrid sitting up really, really close. They're trying to set up a flank. Maybe they're onto it, but maybe not. If he's able to walk slow, he might be able to catch him off guard. It looks SMU, they might be onto it though. Incredible, gonna swing the corner, will get taken out immediately. Middle West, he will switch his gun. Unfortunately took the bow and arrow out. Will get headshotted and traded, so a 1-for-1. Not the end of the world. SMU does have Spike alone in the back, so they are gonna have to try to split push a site here. Ocklam walking up in garage. Casper is holding it, so might see an engagement. Casper will fall back to go to the B site. Reyna all alone on C right now, so you have to wonder. Kira will get the kill on Blossom though, so St. Clair they have 3v2 on site. They might be able to get bombed down, and St. Clair have to get. Oh, Ultimate will come through though. Stop the plant. Lot of damage on Middle West, so St. Clair, great job of delaying that plant. Now they have a chance to retake.
Yeah, that is going to be Kira good for 1, but Wombat and Casper will find 3, all up to the Reyna on the flank. Poklam was the insurance policy for the Mustangs, and that insurance policy is getting activated right here and right now. The bomb is down on site, 18 seconds left. The lineup is there for St. Clair. Wombat is ready for it. That's a 3K for the Jet being a Wombat, and that is now going to be an 8th for St. Clair.
How many rounds are we going to see in like a crazy double or triple kill to just absolutely swing the round in St. Clair's favor? It seems like when all is lost, everyone's down in numbers, utilities burn, just they find a way to come back and make it work.
27-12 right now is Casper and Blossom. Right now, combined between each other, looking very, very strong. where Kira just mainly doing a whole lot right now for the side of Mustangs, but is looking just for a little bit more support maybe from the Reyna. I really feel that Poclam needs to have a little bit more of an impact on this match. You're a Reyna, you come into this as a duelist, you need a frag.
Yeah, you don't split push sites. You throw that eye in there and you get in there with 3 teammates and you make them address the eyeball and you try to get kills off of it. I'd like to see her group up with SMU more and try to be more a part of, like you said, the entry flashing and the entry fighting. There, maybe the eye will come through. Unfortunately, won't pick up anything. Recon Dart will get destroyed, so Hybrid definitely knows there's probably a couple in garage. We'll get the kill on Poclam, pushes alone there. So a little bit questionable push, but he's going to get punished by Hybrid. Hybrid will shock dart back into garage now. He definitely knows there's more there. Alarmbot unfortunately did get spotted out, so she placed it in a pretty bad spot there, so we'll get shot. Turret will get shot by Hybrid, and Middle East will take that easily. St. Clair 4v4, still a couple in garage or so. Heavy garage, Kira will find Beacon. Great pick by Blossom. Blossom knows one more is in the low corner. Well, find Krino as well. Great transfer to get the double, and St. Clair has a 3v2 advantage. Wombat knows through the door. Now they have information. They know where the spike is, and they have everything they need. Credible will get the headshot, though, so St. Clair 2v2, gonna try to hold this.
Yeah, the spike is still down, and this is never over when Casper is still alive, or Blossom. Casper spots out one, not able to get the lineup he was looking for, but now we'll find the kill, and Wombat will clean up the final onto Kira. St. Clair up 9-3 at the half.
Yeah, absolutely incredible play by St. Clair. They've just done so much, so well for the entire game, and they just look like they're on point right now. The gunfights are looking good. We've seen pretty good utility. I don't even think we saw Hunter's Fury that half, to be honest.
No, we did not.
I guess need, but...
I think that we were trying to see it potentially more... it's more of an attacking side of the thing. I think that's where the Saints are going to use it more, is they're going to get a bomb plant down, and Hybrid is going to beeline it out across the map, and then just play the lineup with the bomb site there. So we'll see what happens, but overall, I think that the Saints should be fairly all right. They have quite the advantage. Now, here's the thing. If St. Clair wins a pistol round, this game's almost sealed up.
Yeah.
That's how important this pistol round is right now for the Mustangs. They need to almost win this one to come through with a game win here. So we'll see what happens. It is going to look like we are seeing a lot of A-site presence early on, and St. Clair is now switching over to the attacking side.
Yeah, credible. The Brimmy Stimmy coming through for St. Clair, so a typical pistol round blitz rush here, but Hybrid will get the recon dart. They are going to dart out A. A lot of SMU members are off of A right now, so St. Clair floods this. They might be able to take this fairly easily. Casper will find one. Hybrid finds 2, and just as I said, 3 Mustangs fall. St. Clair has site control. Bomb will go down, and they have control of pistol so far.
Yeah, that's going to be Wombat good for 1 onto Credible, and it's all left up to the Reyna, being Poclam. The player that we said maybe needs to find a little bit more picks is now going to be droned out, location revealed. St. Clair getting ready to go hunting, and Vcan will find the kill. St. Clair is getting inches and inches closer here now to wrapping up this game and closing off game number 1, taking a lead in this series and first round of playoffs here of NACE Starleague. But you still got a few more rounds to go here, and the Mustangs still got a little bit of fight left in them.
Yeah, St. Clair definitely smells blood in the water, but Mustangs are going to be able to get a buy or 2 before the end of the game, so they are going to have to play smart, try to hold smart angles. They've honestly kind of been baiting the Mustangs into pushing, like they've been using the Killjoy utility a little bit weird. They're like placing it in the vision of St. Clair, and then once it gets destroyed, they're swinging on it. So it's been a little bit of like a kind of a weird push from the Mustangs. So St. Clair needs to keep punishing. They need to keep. Here's the 5-stack Brimstone push again. Maybe gonna go through sewer and A long. So once again, 5v2 on A site. If St. Clair decides to swing it, Vcan will find one. Now it's a 5v0 on A site. The bomb will go down once again, and St. Clair will play a 5v3 and hold this post plant.
Yeah, this is going to be looking very good for the Saints, and a kill for Wombat through the smoke, and that might just force the Reyna and Brimstone off. Did they buy up to rifles here? If they didn't, okay, they didn't. They're just on pistols. So they're looking for exit frags, but if they had rifles here in this, I would recommend saving. But that is going to be Poclam actually getting a good amount of damage on a Vcan there, but no kill. And now we see Credible in a corner with the shorty. Hey, this is Valorant.
The only way to use this gun is a short corner.
Hey, I mean, right? Yeah, no complaints. Credible. He's doing what he should be doing right now, which is playing for an exit frag with a close angle gun. So Credible, he's I mean, this is he's gonna run into one here, and no, it is gonna be Blossom with the Spectre. But hey, that is the best gunfight you could have hoped for with the shorty.
Here's another thing. I feel like Blossom probably should have went down there. He headshotted him from like point blank with the shorty.
Valorant,
so
man.
You just take it with a grain of salt with that bloom and that recoil. But that was about as perfect a shot as it gets for Credible. Unable to find the kill. St. Clair in full control. It's gonna be probably, I would say it's gonna have to be a full buy or pretty close from the side of SMU. I mean, they're pretty down in the dumps right now. The economy is gonna be really low. They kind of have to full send it here and take these rounds because St. Clair, they're gonna stack that money, stack those rifles, and stack these rounds really quickly if they don't.
That's exactly it. 4 Spectres and the Phantom for St. Clair. Same situation as kind of our first half, where St. Clair will win the first 2 rounds, but now in the third one, you see the Mustangs with a full buy. St. Clair not as much, just considering they're not going to buy over the Spectres they already have. So let's see how this one does go. The Mustangs will have a little bit of an advantage, though, over St. Clair's SMGs.
Yeah, definitely have the gun advantage, but St. Clair so far has had the positioning advantage. Once again, this might be a 5 push onto A. They're slow walking this time so they don't give it away, but SMU is going to have to rotate because this is the 3rd or 4th time in a row now that if St. Clair gets close to A and then they drop the stim, this is going to be extremely challenging for SMU because they're going to have to get flooded even quicker this time, and it will go through Wombat. We'll get the flash, and we'll get the kill. Huge thing for St. Clair. They already clear A, and for the 4th time in a row, Bomb will go down, and Saints will play post plant.
Yeah, and now this has changed everything because now they don't just have, you know, the 4 Spectres and the rifle. Now they have 2 rifles with picking up the one off of the Mustang Sky. So now it's going to make things even more difficult for SMU despite being down a player. And this is going to be a very, very difficult retake to pull off. But Kira could be the saving grace to try to find an opening. Credible will actually do so, taking down Wombat. Casper good for a trade on a Proclaim. Credible good for another. Credible's finding 3 here. Now Credible doing it all on the Brimstone, but Vcan will finally be good for a trade. Good for 2. It's all up to Credo, and Hybrid will be there to end this one off, picking up a rifle to save over, and your St. Clair Saints will now be on match point.
Incredible, making it look real fun with the Brimmy Stimmy, able to get 3 kills on St. Clair and make that round really interesting, but once again, St. Clair getting that clutch kill exactly when they need it. Every player for St. Clair positive right now, and with a couple assists in the bag. Obviously, Casper just top fragging with 17, but that's exactly what you want to see. The smokes, how many times have we seen Blossom flash at least 2 people and they instantly get dropped? It seems like every round is just textbook utility use from St. Clair.
Yeah, and I think the comms is something that St. Clair has really been struggling with throughout this season, and to see them, you know, he will use his flashes, he gets a few players flashed, and to have them instantly cleaned up, I think is just a good sign of that the comms might be improving a little bit here. Casper was just not ready for Proclaim to just run out there, so Wombat will be over on the seaside, spots one out over towards the jump up, not able to find the kill as of yet, but Vcan will get the cleanup with the dart coming through as well. Just some shots to the smoke, not really going to land as of right now. It's a 4v4 health advantage in favor of the Mustangs. Some utility coming through for St. Clair, though, is going to slow down the pressure from SMU. Saints
do have the orbital strike online, so we do see Brimstone playing really, really far back. So even actually, welcome through it now on the choke point in the corner. Falcon will find the kill on Wombat. Wombat low will find 3 Hybrid. We'll trade him out. So 2v2 for St. Clair Hybrid holding the short corner. Oh, gets tagged once. He knows he's there, though. Just has to play the time on the bomb. We'll get cleaned up. Vcan will get the kill. 25 HP, however. Kira running up, throwing the smoke. Vcan will whiff, unfortunately. This game will get extended at least one more round.
That's the problem there. You wish Vandals are very good in certain situations, not like that. Yeah. That's where you wish you had your Phantom in hand to be able to gun that play down. But I don't think St. Clair even is really crazy worried about losing that round there. They still do have the 8-round advantage, and they do still have. Never mind, they don't have money for a buy. They don't have money for a buy. It's a little sketchy.
Off, yeah.
We'll see what happens, though. So we're just going to wait a couple seconds here to kind of see where these buys are kind of set to. Both teams probably talking things over to see kind of where their buys are at and what they want to purchase in this round. St. Clair, I think the decision has been made to force up, though, and it is going to be 2 Phantoms, the Vandal, a Bulldog, and a Sheriff, all of which having full armor.
Yeah, maybe the Bladestorm for Wombat. There we go, exactly, right on schedule. We'll pop the Bladestorm, so no need to buy there. Brimmy Stimmy coming through. Wombat definitely going to go headhunting here. He will actually dodge the Sky Flash, so Wombat might be able to get on site here. If the other guys can push through Stewart, they're actually all going to go A long, so this is going to be a full dedicated push besides Casper for St. Clair onto A. Bladestorm is in that short corner. They're trying to get Wombat into space, and they're trying to find him an easy kill with that Bladestorm. He can displace everybody on site if he's able to get on there. Orbital Strike will come through to try to cut off one of the choke points, so St. Clair going to take that, going to rotate all the way back through. They're going to be holding B, and they're going to rotate C, and looks like they're going to try to get plant on C. And this Killjoy is going to be in for a rude awakening if she doesn't get somewhere soon.
Yeah, Casper has some huge control over this site. Now with the help of Vcan and Wombat, the Bladestorm is going to do it for Casper. Creeno going to go down there, so Wombat will miss the Bladestorm, but it's no worries. Blossom going to shut down Credible over towards mid. Bomb plant will go down. We're in a 5v1. It is all up to the jet of the Mustangs if they do want to come through and try to keep themselves alive here in this game number 1. But as of right now, St. Clair is looking like they should be A-okay to close this one through.
No, Hybrid, not like this. Not two times in a row. Hybrid will miss the knife, and he will get turned on. Absolutely deserved for Hybrid. Oh, Kira, look at the 4K and pop the Bladestorm. Vcan, gonna have to hold here. We'll get the ace with the Bladestorm, so that's what you get for trying to get the backstab. Kira will take that and run with it. Gets the ace.
Oh my god. This game could be over right now. This game could be over right now. And oh my goodness, that is going to be Saints still with the 7-round advantage. I'm just trying to regain my life here back after that missed knife. That is a clip from Blossom in the chat there. That is definitely a clip that I will be using on Owen every single day. Hybrid, you gotta hit those, man.
If you're gonna miss the knife, you gotta hit the pistol shot, bro. You cannot let her hear the wind behind her head and turn around and bop you like that, and then pull up the Blade Storm and finish the ace, of course, to end the round and keep this game going for the Mustangs.
Crazy. And you know what was really interesting too? The Jet, the Kira, the player that we said, hey, you have 90 ping, is out here top fragging right now and opening it up with another frag on the Hybrid. Kira was disrespected.
Don't let the Jet get hot.
Yeah, this is now going to be a 4-on-5 for St. Clair here up against these Mustangs. It still does look like we will be seeing some A commitment coming through here, but the hold over towards A site has gotten us extremely stronger for the side of SMU. Look at this, a triple stack over here as St. Clair does decide to push to the smoke. It's not going to work out well. 1 for Middle East, 1 for 2 for Middle East. VK and Blossom good for trades. Proclaim here good for 1. Wombat will get the trade out, baits out a bomb plant. He can activate this one. You got to get the bomb plant off. Maybe trying to... find the KJ running across. Will not go. A smoke going to come through. And honestly, if he can just plant this one out in the smoke or something, maybe. The head peek. He's going to get some good damage off. Credible's got to help out right now in this situation. There's still 45 seconds, so Wombat has lots of time to toy this one out. He is going to be getting pushed. He's not going to expect this push.
Yeah, this is going to be pretty tough. Turret will come out to try to get hold of that other angle. We'll get the kill with a headshot. 76 HP. This is very possible for Wombat. Credible, sitting in hell, full HP. Does have the molly and does have the thing online. So Wombat, gonna dash into sewers. Gonna try to play safer. He knows that a health disadvantage will get crossed up. Credible will find the easy kill. Wombat had too many places to check. Incredible will walk up and extend this game once more for the Mustangs.
1v1s in situations like this are always so hard for the bomb planter there. It's almost a situation where you're wondering if it might have been more valuable for him to go down into short and just hide it out until we hear, kind of a stick onto the bomb. So we'll see what happens, but overall, Wombat, it should be A-okay. It's a 12-6 scoreline now, and I wouldn't say I'm worried yet, but I think the Saints should just really focus on closing this one up here now.
Yeah. I think Tour de Force going to come online for St. Clair. Kira is going to be on the ops, so we might get a good old-fashioned top frag duel. Kira and Casper might go mano a mano here. So if you shut down Kira, if you're St. Clair, I think that's the key. That's the linchpin. If you're able to shut Kira down, yes, the Brimstim is still able for Credible, but that's a huge piece of SMU's offense that you've taken out. Kira will find the kill on Vcan, so just as we said, Vcan will fall to the operator, so Kira's still going to be alive and at large. Casper will walk into the smoke, Tour de Force. Credible will find the easy kill with the Phantom. 2 feet away, the Tour de Force just ain't going to cut it. Blossom will do a little misflash there, so St. Clair looks like they're a little bit puzzled now after getting two men dropped early and now like utility not really to use, kind of questionable push.
Yeah, that's going to be another one for Kira there. The Mustangs are heating up, and especially their Jet now with a few kills in almost every one of these past couple rounds. We will see. I don't agree with that ult from the Mustangs. It was not needed. You're in a 5v2, but it is going to be all up to the Sova being hybrid. He is spotted out. The op will clean it up. Kira with the 3K. This is only a 5-round game.
Yeah, that's why I said don't let the Jet get hot. I compare a Jet player on Valorant to a really, really streaky 3-point shooter. If they go ice cold, you know you can shut them out of the game, and their mental is chalked, and they're going to be out of it. Once they see that first shot go in, man, 3, just over and over and over, and St. Clair has not found an answer in the last 4 rounds for Kira yet.
Yeah, that is exactly the case here. Now 24-16 in this game, top fragging the lobby by pretty substantial amount here, to be completely honest. So we'll see what happens, but 5 rounds still separating these two teams. St. Clair back on a regroup on their offense, and they will be saving it out this round. It's going to be a pistol, some Spectres, trying to just at least save, 2,000 or so to get a buy going into the next round.
Yeah, when you have a half buy, I actually really like this B push because every single fight is winnable with the pistol on that site. Hybrid getting hit with tons of utility. Well, they're going to dash out of there as well. So they did get the bomb down.
All fell off.
Yeah, they did get the bomb down, but SMU does have full site control now. The fuse is going to come through. The half will get stuck. Molly is going to come through, and the bomb will get stuck with 2 HP. So great job by SMU to stick that bomb and Poklem. St. Clair 5 alive, Blade Storm online, and didn't even stop a ninja defuse.
They did get some good money from that, though, to be completely honest. They did get a bomb plant down, and they still saved a good amount of their rifles and weaponry. So it isn't the worst case, but this was a 12-3 game.
Yeah.
Mustangs have already done what they need to do to force this one into OT and try to win it there. So now with a full buy, full economy, they're always going to have rifles. They're always going to have ops. This is getting a little bit scary for St. Clair. You're starting to maybe think back, like, hey, I wish I could have ended that game when I had the opportunity.
Yeah, 12-3 becomes 12-6, becomes 12-8, becomes 12-10, becomes 12-11 very, very quickly. And St. Clair, you know they're starting to feel it. They do have a couple guns. They do have the ultimate advantage, so they can definitely make a strong offensive play if they're able to get site control. Brimmy Stimmy will go through Wombat, not going to run out too crazy. Will dash up, will go above the smoke. Palcom will clean him up, get traded. Krino will take out Blossom, so 4v3 for the side of SMU so far. Vcan going to try to find one, will take out Krino. St. Clair with a decent job getting site control, all things considered. They did have a little bit of a stumble there to start, but they do have numbers now, and they are going to get plant with the Hunter's Fury and the Orbital Strike online as well. So
Jet's still up for the Mustangs, and the round is not over till it's over. There it is with Kira finding the first on the op for SMU. Casper and co got a lot of work to do here now with the help of Hybrid way down long. Casper finds one. It's all up to Kira, who's been hot this game, but Casper will end this one out with a 3K. Got a little bit concerning there for a moment, but the Saints will do it and clean up game number 1 against the SMU Mustangs.
Yeah, when they had that plant, I was like, Orbital Strike, Hunter's Fury, should be no problem. Orbital Strike gets taken out. Then the Sova almost goes out. It's like, we are slowly losing all of our win conditions here with this plant. So Kira, absolutely outstanding game. From 90 ping to whatever the combat score, it's absolutely insanity. The rest, that second half of the game, she's popped off.
Looking very, very good. So this is a 1-0 lead in a best-of-3 series. First round of NACE Starleague playoffs actually here today. So looking very, very good if you are from your Saints. But that is going to be Kira just leading the lobby at a 325 combat score, 50 above the closest player, which is going to be Casper and Vcan. But that's the thing. It's an extreme fall-off after Credible and Kira.
Yeah, and that's a lot of times we see that's kind of how Valorant can be. Everyone can they're maybe losing a lot of gunfights. At least they we saw a lot better defensive holds from SMU that second half though. So even though the kills necessarily weren't coming for the rest of the team, they were doing such a good job of giving Kira the space he needed to go operate. Yep. And once he got hot, St. Clair had no answer until luckily finally able to shut him down at the end.
Yep. So we are going to be taking a quick little break here, I believe, before we do hop into our next game. But before we do that, I want to talk a little bit about our TikTok giveaway here, as we do got a little bit of time here for it. Yeah. So I want to get that out. You guys can win a $50 Steam gift card here now through our TikTok and our Twitter. All you guys got to do is go follow our Twitter and go to our pinned tweet, and you will be able to get sent right to our TikTok, where if you follow our TikTok and tag one friend, like and retweet that tweet, you will be entered into a $50 Steam gift card that will be drawn on March 31st, and you can get anything you would please with that on Steam. So all you got to do is follow our Twitter and TikTok, tag one friend in our tweet, and like and retweet the post. That will be our pinned tweet on Twitter, so make sure you guys go check that one out. With that being said, my name is Jackson the Brown, joined alongside Daniel Jobin, and we'll be back with you guys in just a few minutes with game number 2.